Okay, there we go. It's James back for another live session, trainingsites.io. And this live video today is for you, the online course creator, the content creator, someone who wants to teach what they already know and do online. And you are not only frustrated, but maybe a little bit wary of all of this AI stuff. You're looking at it and you're going, oh, well, I really want to teach by myself, or I want to create courses that I've created that I do myself. But everyone's saying, hey, you got to use these AI tools. You got to use Claude and ChatGPT and all these things to make it a lot easier for you to create online courses. And you're probably wondering, if I use these AI tools, am I just going to be regurgitating content? It's like a content dump, right? And that, I think, is the big problem right now for a lot of people like you are struggling with, hey, I got to be able to get content out. I need to create courses because it's a huge market. Everyone else is telling me to, create and sell courses online. They're telling me to use AI tools. There's all of these AI tools coming out. I should just get courses out as quickly as I can. And I think that you might be struggling with that and you're going, okay, well, I can create something with AI, but is it really something I can be proud of? Is it just content, or am I teaching online? Am I organizing and curating some content like I've said before, if you've watched any of my other videos? But is it just dumping organized content, or am I teaching something? And I'm going to go back. I think at the end of this, you're going to have kind of a little secret that's coming, because I think there's a big shift coming for content creators and course content creators that has to do with AI tools, but it's not necessarily what you might think the change is. And how did I come to this? Well, I obviously, when I'm talking about AI tools and services, we've done, I think 65 or 70 of these videos over the last 90 days. Almost one a day, and we're looking at AI tools all the time. We're trying to figure out what are the new ones, what do the AI tools do, how do they affect teaching, why are they important? And I just took a look at the ones that I found this week, some open tabs this week. I'm going to go over them, and then I want you to take a look at them, and we're going to talk about something that's kind of hidden or interwoven into all of the new AI tools that are coming out. And I think it's really, really excited if you're in a position where you want to do more than just dump content, regurgitate and spit stuff out that you didn't even generate, that maybe an AI tool generated for you. So I think it's really exciting stuff that's happening, but we're going to have to pay attention and see how we can position ourselves as online teachers, as online educators, to take advantage of it, to not only be in a position where you can go, yeah, I created a course, but more importantly, I created an online business, teaching online, starting an education business, connecting with people as a community, and marketing and sharing my ideas and services. So I'm going to go through 5 tools that I ran into. We'll go through them quickly, and then I want to talk about the really exciting part at the end of it. And if you're watching the tools in the way that I show you, you're going to see that it completely changes how you're going to be teaching online and creating online courses. So here's kind of the first one here. We'll take a look at this one here. And again, this is a tool that I run into. It's called There's an AI for that. And I've subscribed to that service that I've covered before. There's 14,000 or 15,000 AI tools and services that are now available there. And these are the 5 that I got this week that were specific to online courses. Obviously, they have a lot more, but the online course ones are the ones that I wanted to know, what are the AI tools specifically for there and what's happening. So here's the first one that came out this week. This one's createaicourse.com. And again, I'll put all the links below so that you have these. And if you go take a look at it, the one thing that jumped out at me is create a course. So they've got 20,000 courses created, 8,000 customers, 56 languages, first AI-powered course generator. So this is what I was talking about. This tool is specific. It's like a ChatGPT or a Claude. Instead of running through with prompts, it's basically streamlined that or removed the need for prompts. It's just using this tool to create content in the format of a course and completely AI generated. And you can sign up for free. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with this. If you're using these kind of tools, they're absolutely huge value. If you are teaching something that just requires content and you maybe are doing blended learning or something a little more interactive to answer specific questions that complement this material. But if you just take a look at this, take a look at some of the things that this tool does. Generates from a topic or a title, it generates the course basically out of it. It'll generate quizzes. It'll actually make it available for a white label, so you can actually create it for a customer and sell it as an example. All of the lessons and content, AI Brain they call it, exact same thing as using a prompt for ChatGPT, done. Marketing tasks, helps with all of the material, features, benefits, call to action, those kind of things, and helps you with selling. So these are some of the examples of some of the stuff that it does, and it creates a course for you, and it's done with AI. Doesn't take long. You can sign up for free here. Again, I'll put the links together, but this is something that regurgitates/creates valuable content, but that's all there is the content and a traditional course that you may already have taken or that you may be taking right now. So here's the next one. And again, this one's called autostreamer.live. Now, what's different about this one? This is one that's actually not on a website, but it actually creates applications. So this one will create basically you can create live interactive videos that you can put on your course, but you can also deliver as an application. And there's an app for it here. You can get started and play around with it, and you can see it's more of an interactive video, not a talking head, but you're doing things from with audio, linguists got multiple languages, course length, you can all set that up. This one, it looks like it's, for courses or things that are a little more technical, but the point is you've now got something that will do an interactive live video streaming that's not limited to a course, but these are the micro courses, the mini courses that I was talking about. It's like answers to specific questions. Not big long courses, but it's a way to quickly do a course-like item and do it and create it available and make it quickly. So you're sitting here and you're going, okay, I got that. I can create courses. AI tools are going to help me out specific to courses. Yes, I got this. I can use some videos and actually give videos to people to make quick tutorials or teach something quickly online without a course. That's pretty interesting. Let's take a look at the next one here and see if you're going to see a trend that's starting to happen. The next one I ran into was called Amnesia, and the website for this one is playamnesia.com. Now this one, it was kind of an interesting interface, but you can start around with this, but you're going to notice something as we go here. AI-powered educational choose your own adventure game. So this way to teach is not in a traditional, here's your course in a learning management system, here's the topics, here's the lessons, here's the quizzes, here's your certificate. It's not that traditional thing when you think of in a course. This one is an AI tool that's allowing you to create games that are interactive games that teach specific topics. So we got courses with content, we've got little micro courses that are distributable as kind of applications, and now we've got games that are here. Now this is, again, kind of a little movement through stuff, right? So what's the next one that I ran into? This one's called FTOY, and that one's at FOLOTOY.com. Here's one that actually creates characters. So these are AI characters or toys that you can set up with AI to actually interact with, almost like an avatar, to teach specific skills or tasks that you set up with the toy. So this is almost like a private instructor that's with you. It's now in the format of an interactive person or thing that you're interactive with. And the AI tool is the one that programs it, that gives it that personality and also makes it interactive. You got learning mentor role, storyteller role, language translator role. So there's a whole bunch of things that you can do. And these are all kind of toys or conversational instructors. Okay, so there's another step. Now here's the last one, and this is the one that really got me thinking about this. You're going, okay, great. I want to look at my course content that I've been creating, the stuff that I've been playing around with, the AI tools. It's been creating that content, that stuff at the start. And if you look at it and you take a look at what has happened in AI tools, a lot of the AI tools have automated creating content, right? But the actual content that gets created is not automated. It's just content. It's boring course content that was just given by you or touched up by you, or the AI tool regurgitated it for you. You dumped it in the format of a course, but there was nothing that the AI actually did within the course. And these new tools that are coming out are changing that. And I think the last one that kind of shows where things are going, and just to pay attention, is I'm not saying drop into it. There's still a place for content. There's still a place for content, but just keep in the back of your mind that if you're into teaching online and you're thinking, how can I share what I'm doing, or how can I use AI to help me to teach things, to get people to actually take different actions than they're currently taken, to be able to learn and apply a skill, to be able to show them how to get from here to there and helping them do that. There's a whole bunch of differences in the way that actually gets done. Now, what traditionally you look at in courses is when you're looking at a course, you probably think, okay, I've got my content that's here and I've got multiple courses. And that's the thing that happens for people. It might be you've got one course or a small course and you're looking at it and you go, okay, great, I've got my one course. But normally what happens is you have to do another course or mini course that is tied to the original course that you've done. And again, that's the mini course or the micro course. You have a big program and you kind of go to a piece. And someone who takes that big program, they go, well, you know what? I really like that course, but I want to learn more about one part of it. And they'll go take a mini course. And they do that because that is specific to them. That's what they need to know to get the outcome that they want. Maybe they take that one and they go, oh, now I need the other one that they created as well. So I've got the program, I've got a special course on step 1, and then I've got another special course on step 7. I didn't need 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just needed the 1 and the 7. And what this traditionally has been, if you get into selling online courses and creating online courses and building an education business, these are called learning tracks, right? It's like I have a particular pathway that's unique to me that I either want to take the courses or I need to take the courses to get where I want to go, to learn what it is that I want to learn, whether that be a skill or some kind of transformation. So those learning tracks, for the most part, for now, they're just multiple courses you've created on your site or your learning management system. And you may give some people some suggestions on which courses to take in which order, some kind of track, but it's not necessarily unique to me, the learner, because the courses don't necessarily know what I want by what I've done in the previous course, or what one would be, or what courses or steps would be ideal for me. So what this next one does is, this one's called Clixy.ai. And this is called adaptive learning. And this does exactly what I was talking about. This kind of software, and this is where I think things are going, is you're going to be in a position here that if we go and take a look at this one, I open it up. So you've got AI to add interactivity to your course content. Okay. So this is allowing the learner to be engaged or involved in the actual content and take the pieces in the order of the pieces that they need. So there's some demos here. I want you to go take a look at them. And this one is data-driven insights and analysis. So this means that all of the little pieces that you've created, either in the form of lessons or topics or courses or programs or micro courses or mini courses, this tool is applying AI to the actual content that's getting created. And I apologize I didn't have the screen capture on, just in case I didn't. This one's FTOY. Again, I have the links here. If you want to scroll those ones, that's the toy. I think I had this screen up as well. But Clixie is the one I just started talking about. This is the one that I think brings everything together, and where you're going to see a lot more AI tools come out that take boring courses and make them interactive. And you'll see the term adaptive learning, and that's kind of the whole gist of this, is allowing it to be more controlled by the person who's learning and not necessarily the person that is creating all of the content. So it's interactive courses that guide people on a unique learning track or learning path based on what they need, not what they think you need. Okay, so we've got examples here that they can show. You can start playing with these, and these are the ones that actually take the learning or the AI and apply it to your content, not just the creation of the content. So there's all sorts of stuff here. Go play around with these, take a look at what's going on, and it's called adaptive learning, and it's revolutionizing the way that we learn. And you may be going, well, how does this apply to me for my business? How do I earn more money with this? How do I actually take the time to leverage some of these tools and make them the ones that are going to be important to me? Okay, so here's kind of I'm just going to kind of go what's through here. These personalized learning paths, I think, are where the real value is. And the other thing that's going to happen here is we've got any kind of the recommendations that get made by your courses are going to be automated. You're going to have dynamic assessments. So if you take a quiz, it'll know, well, you did really poorly on the quiz. These are the courses you should take next. Or you did great on the quiz. This is where you should go next. And it's based on the actual quiz answer, not on the fact that you completed it and you get to go on to the next site. Learning styles. So you're going to be able to find out, some people are very visual, some people are auditory, some people like to read the text, which is technically auditory, some people like to physically do kinesthetic, but you've got these learning styles, and the way that you interact with the course can direct the course content or the quizzes or everything else about the course. They can send it back to you. There also is the pace adjustment. Some people learn faster than others. This is one that will allow you, from the data that it starts collecting, that we'll be able to take a quick look at that. The big problem for a lot of people creating content courses right now is the fact that only a small percentage actually complete them. And I think personally part of the reason is that the courses are not flexible enough in terms of the way the content is consumed and the way that the content presented. Well, you try and get it focused on the majority of the people taking the course. Some people just don't like the way that it's presented. These kind of tools allowing you to add AI to the content, again, is going to change that, I think, over the next little while. This thing, I'm really, really excited about this. I'm not personally there at this point. I don't know if you are as well, to jump and go, oh, I got to do something completely interactive. What I want you to do, or at least think about, is when you are kind of deciding what courses do I need to create? How should I use AI tools to create those courses? And more importantly, where is my business going? I want to earn money with this. I'm creating great content, whether it's just content for the sake of content, or I'm creating great content for teaching online. Just kind of keep this in the back of your mind, and that's what I'm doing. I suggest that maybe you consider this and just say, look at what happened over the last year just with AI tools. If these kind of ones are starting to come out now that are focusing on interactive content and the analytics around the way stuff is consumed, there's going to be some more big changes coming. And you can either, you got a couple choices here. You can decide to not do anything. You can fight against it. You can accept it and work with it. And I think about building an education business, looking in the long term. The long term now is a year from now or 2 years from now. It's not 5 or 10 years from now. Everything is happening so quickly. These are the ones that I'm excited to see personally. The real gamification of learning, not the gamification, more the personalization of the learning, and these learning tracks are the stuff that's going to happen. If you're interested in this kind of material And it's just meant, if you're just starting out, this is cool too. If you're just starting out and you want to just create content, or you need to create content to kind of get a hang on it, I'm not saying don't do it. I'm saying that just remember that when you're creating content, there's these other things to think about. And just regurgitating content or dumping content for the sake of filling up lessons or topics or quizzes, take some time, have some conversations with all of these AI tools, find out what's happening or really happening and how you're comfortable with it, and just kind of apply it and try and make it personal and authentic to you. I think there's a huge opportunity here for everyone, and it's going to be exciting times as we go through this. If you need help with these, visit trainingsites.io. We actually can help you create these. We'll do them with you. We'll build your campus. We'll help you market your campus. We'll help you build your courses. That's the services we provide. If you just want to learn how to do it yourself, trainingsites.io is free to join the community, ask questions there, watch videos. And again, we're adding these as quickly as we can with all of the new changes that are happening. If you haven't already, like and subscribe to the channel. Use some comments below. I'll put as many links as I can that I've mentioned here today. We do these, or I do these every day. I try and do them 1 or 2 every day. It's just great stuff that we're running into for this huge opportunity for online course creators and people wanting to teach online. My name is James Maduke. We'll see you again, not tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday. We'll see you again Monday as we're here to help you start, build, and grow your education business.